Hey everyone, just sitting in my car, getting a little warm actually. I might turn it back on in a second, but I was just sitting here contemplating some of the things that I have been hearing from like different places, like at church on the Sunday sermon from my pastor, and posts on Instagram. And I just had this question come to my mind as I was sitting, and it said, why is it so important to sit in the presence of God in silence? And I think, like, when we're going into a time of communion with God, and, you know, that's that intentional sitting and waiting on Him, and, you know, the genuinely wanting to connect with Him on a deeper level. If you genuinely want to see a change in your prayer time and in your relationship with God, you need to have peace around you. That is like still and quiet and no distractions. Distractions are everywhere these days. And so we need to create a space where distractions are minimal. And I've been hearing this over and over again lately, like I just said, and it's made me think, what am I doing to create this space daily? Be serious about it. Like, I can say that I want to spend time with the Father and, you know, I want to put Him first, and I can even say I do put Him first. But if I'm not actually putting Him first, like creating the space to be with Him and talk with Him and allow Him to talk with me, then I'm not actually being intentional about it. So I think maybe I am just being lazy in some aspects, kind of like I am with my exercise at the moment. It's been way more sporadic than I wanted to have it. You know, I started working out daily, and then it's kind of thinned out to once a week maybe. But when I'm more intentional about it, I feel better. My muscles thank me when it's more continual, and I think it's like that with intentional time with God, where you spend that time sitting with Him and allowing Him to just speak to you and not get distracted by your phone, by even kids. And yes, I know sometimes you just got to be a parent, and that's fine. When you're a parent, you can't stop that. But what I'm saying is, create the space. Like, do something for your children that they can be looked after and occupied for however long you need, and spend that time in silence with God. So really, I just wanted to ask one question: how important is it for you? Is God really number one in your life? Because really that's what it boils down to. And you know, again, with the family perspective, when God is first, family is first. So I have really learnt that I've been married for 21 years, and I have learnt that when I put God first and when I ask His opinion first in every area, He comes through and makes space. Like, it's so funny. We make space for Him, He makes space for us, in the way of He creates the time and the space for us to get the things done that we need to do as humans. Looking after our families and looking after ourselves and working and all of the things that it is to be a human. He makes that happen for us when we give Him the time first. He, after all, is our creator. He is the reason we live. He is the reason we're here. He's quite literally the reason we're here, but also, like, in my area of just where I am, He is the reason I'm here, because I put Him first in those things and in my life. And I'm not perfect at it. I am like the least perfect. I don't know. I know that I'm not perfect at it, and it is a daily sanctifying of my heart and my life to remember to put Him first, and remember the reasoning of why I'm putting Him first. Because when I'm honest with myself, I know that He's over all, He's in all, He works through all things, and it all starts with Him. So that's why I wanted to ask that question of, are you really number one in my life? Are you really first in my life? I can't do anything outside of Him. We cannot do anything outside of him. So why wouldn't we start with him? Why wouldn't we start our day with him? It just doesn't make sense to get up and go on your phone and go on Facebook and go on Instagram. It doesn't make sense when he is the creator of all. He is over all. He is God over all. I am convicted. I want to make him first in every area. I want to make him first every day, all day, every day, in every decision, in every area of my life, because I can't do anything outside of him. And I just want to remember that. So how can you be more intentional? How can you be more intentional about putting time with God first? I'm going to leave that there. Let you respond as you will. And I bless you today.